Reserve Bank of India has reduced the MFS rate by about 75 bips. Anirudh, that is the first action point. What are the other action points?
Indeed, Nikunj, as you mentioned, a 75 bips cut in the marginal standing facility. Also, the CRR requirement, the daily requirement, remember that we've been talking about, which had been put in 99%, has been brought down to 95%. So, of course, it's going to be a big relief for banks. It has been a big, cost point for them. The other thing, of course, is that they've actually raised the repo rate by 25 BPS. So that, of course, is the main thing. The main headline over here has to be, of course, the fact that there's been a repo rate hike of 25 BPS to 7.5% from 7.25%. So while there are a few procedural changes, a few things, in terms of easing on the procedure, the fact is that the policy rate, the key policy rate has been raised by 25 BPS, and this, of course, is going to have a far-reaching impact as far as the cost of funds are concerned.
Mr. Bhatt, are you surprised by that reaction from the RBI?
No, actually, the first two were widely expected, about the CRR and about the MSF. About the repo rate hike, I mean, just acknowledging the fact that, when you have MSF at whatever 10% plus, so it was completely out of tune with the repo rate. So therefore, I think they sort of try to bring them closer to each other.
Yeah, I think the RBI's reaction is a little surprising because everybody expected Mr. Raghuram Rajan to take a slightly dovish stand. So as a central banker, at least former central banker, I'm very happy that he's really signaled that the RBI's concern is still with inflation. And while they will do whatever they can at the short end of the curve to keep interest rates comfortable, at the longer end they are concerned with inflation and will raise interest rates, which is what they've done. A repo rate hike of 25 basis points is very good news for the economy for long-term sustainability. 7.50 repo rate hike is good news for the economy long term. Short term, there is some gain to be had from the lowering of the MSF rate, certainly.